Well, hello there, everyone. My name is Kobayashi, and today I'm gonna help you guys with Lums, like the Lums tutorial. But I'm not gonna go too deep with everything. I'm just gonna help with the basics first. Maybe later I'll help with like the harder ones out there, like hard tricks to do, like duping, a lot of duping. But today I'm just gonna start with like how I route and how to double dupe at the start. Okay? What nice voice crack. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go hop in, start with an empty one. But I'm not gonna use this pit to route. I'm just gonna show firstly on how to double dupe at the start. Okay? So you usually see me in some of my clips that I start with a high jump at the start, and there's a reason for it. As you can see, I just got 14 lumps out of that, which is really not usually normal, but you can actually get 14 at the start. And you can also get 12 if you just casually just run, spin, jump in it, and turn around. But in order to get 14, you actually turn around in the peak of your jump while you're inside the first purple. If I can't even manage to show it off. There you go. That's 14. So this is a consistent strat. If you just keep learning, just keep practicing, you'll eventually understand this. You'll eventually get this every time. Even I don't get it every time. There you go, 14. So there is another way to actually get 14 at the start, which requires you to do a double jump. A YYY double jump, backwards. YYY double jump, blah blah blah. And I really haven't like practiced double jumping backwards and double duping at the same time. I don't think it's necessary because one, it is slower, and two, it is quite like hard, I guess. Well, I haven't practiced it, so I can't really tell. But I'm just used to actually doing a high jump and then turn around. This is a consistent strat. You don't. I know it looks like I'm only getting 12. It's because I'm turning around a little too late. There is a rhythm to this. There is a rhythm to this. But you just have to time it correctly. You just have to keep practicing. This is the easiest way to get 14 at the start. But yeah. So there you have 14. So this is a double dupe strap at the start that I usually do at the start. And the reason why I always do this, even though I can still finish a run even without doing the 14, is because, as I like to call it, it's a free lum, but you're only losing like 15th of a second. That's not a lot, but well, actually it is kind of a lot, but not a lot. It's kind of a lot, but not a lot, if you get what I'm saying. But if you're trying to grind, then yes, 15 milliseconds are a lot, but yeah. So that's why I usually go for 14, no matter what. It is free, so yeah. Well, free for me, but just keep practicing and you'll get it eventually. You'll get it down eventually. Alright. So, there is another thing about this pit. I saw it earlier, but you probably didn't. There is a set right here, and you can dupe that. Yeah, you can dupe that. And by duping, I mean you can clone a purple. You can just get another like 2 extra lumps out of it. That's what I mean about duping, by the way. Also, this is gonna be uncut. I'm just gonna keep this raw. I'm sorry if you're expecting edits or something. No, I'm just gonna keep it like this. So please bear with me. Just watch through the end. I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe next time I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it edited, but probably not. But anyway, you can dupe this set. But you can also dupe it while getting 14 at the start. And I've said it earlier, you have to turn around at the start when you want to get 14 lumps at the start. You have to turn it around. You have to. And the reason for that is because that one purple you keep trying to collect, it keeps appearing in that peak of your jump. That's why you can double dupe. That first purple, it just keeps reappearing up until it's done, like doing the trail of purple lumps. That's why it wants to keep putting that one purple lump that you grabbed, but it keeps cloning itself. You get what I mean? That's why you can get 14 here. So yeah, I'm gonna try this. You can get the dupe, the third set, like all the way at the right. You can get 26 out of these 2 sets of lumps. You can get 26. It is quite like hard. You need some momentum while going towards the right, because you also want to dupe the next set, which you'll get 26 right before the gate. That you probably didn't notice, but I did. Or I'm just blind that I just said it was a gate, but probably not. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah, I nearly had it, but I just didn't have that extra push towards the right. You can definitely get the dupe on the other set, but you need some momentum, basically. Just, if you want to get 26 at the start with these 2 sets, even though this is really like rare, I usually don't go for this anyway, because you can get 24 instead, which is fine as well. I never had a pit up until now, like that I only end with 148 while doing the 24 start. Okay, not the double dupe start, the 24, getting 12 here and 12 on the next set. I hope you're following me. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give another shot. Darn. It is possible. I have done it on stream before, but it is possible. It is doable. I got some people to actually, like, confirm that with me. But right now, they're not here with me. Anyway. So those were the basics of, well, getting 14 at the start and getting 26. Even though this like start is not really that common, it is just useful to know that you can get 26 at the start, okay, with a 14 and a 12 on the next set, okay? And by the next set, I mean this one, what I'm kicking in right now. Not this one, okay? I'm gonna keep saying okay, if you like it or not. This is uncut. I'm just gonna keep rolling. Okay, so I gave you guys an explanation on how to double dupe at the start and how to get 26 at the start. Even though I failed to show it, it is possible. I nearly had it, but just believe me, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna leave this one. I'm not gonna do that blindly. I want to have like a fresh one right out of the gate without knowing what the pit layout will be. But I do wanna say one thing. I can tell which startup brick will be without even starting up like the run. I can like already guess on what's gonna be. This is what happens when you play Lums a bit too much. You can already tell what the pattern is gonna be like at the start. Okay. I'm gonna demonstrate that. There are some breaks that I can't tell which it will be at the start, but like the previous one, the previous pit that I showed, I honestly had no idea that it was gonna be that kind of start with the hill, the slide hill, and then the two sets at the start that's on top of the hill and right next to the hill on the right. I hope I can visualize this with you guys. But I am gonna start it and just pause immediately. See if I can find out where the start button is. Okay, I found it. Okay, so I unfortunately cannot tell what it's gonna be, but I do have a guess on what's gonna be. It might be the start of what we just had, but it could be both ways, or it could have a right hill or a left hill at the start. So which means the opening is right beneath the spike that's right at the start. That it's beneath it. Or it could also be the two sets that spawn from the left and right wall. The left and right wall. Those two slow spawning sets. It could be that, or it could be one of the hills at the start. So that's my guess. Okay. So before I start, I want to recommend you guys to go to the first rest zone of any pit that you play, because it will help you understand what the fast route will be. But I also recommend you guys to go even like after the rest zone. What I mean about rest zone, a rest zone is like a bunch of bumpers that just give you free lums, or just a long chain that just gives you free lums. There's no obstacles in the way. That's what I mean about a rest zone, because you can rest. I recommend you guys to go like right below the rest zone. There are some pits out there that actually are that don't have enough lumps at the start for you to finish, so you have to end right after it, right after the rest zone. But it's not that common, but it is common if the pit has like a bunch of slow sets, but right after the rest zone there's a lot of fast sets you can grab. And you just have to learn about which ones are slow and which ones are fast. And I just recommend you guys to go just right below the rest zone, go over there and see what you think is fast for you, or just see what's fast in general. And right after you do that, I recommend you to collect every single lum at the start, like the first 150. Why? It gives you an idea of which sets you can skip at the start, or just not skip at all. And what I mean about not skipping at all is because sometimes it is faster to collect the first 150 lumps, or the 200 or the 250, doesn't matter what challenge. Not even pit lumps, it can be any challenge. Just collect the first 150 lumps and see if that's faster than collecting the other sets and skipping some at the start. That's highly recommended. I have to sugarcoat this. I have one pit lumps, like some of them, by just collecting the first 150 lumps. And I cannot stress this enough. I really do recommend you guys to collect every single lump at the start. It doesn't matter if it's like inside like a big stream of wind. I just recommend it, okay? Just please give it a shot. Alright, so let's start. So my guess is just gonna be the two sets that's gonna spawn from left or right, or right and left. Well, would you look at that? It's exactly what I thought, or what I guessed. Yikes. I don't like that. Okay. You can already stop right there. If you see that big, like, long, slippery, like hill with that bumper right after the rest zone, I can already tell you can stop right there and just start up the pit and see how fast you can go by collecting every single lump at the start, or just see what's fast for you in general, or what's easy for you in general. But I also have to say that there are some slight chances where pits can be faster with an ending like that. As you probably saw, there was a bumper with like a bunch of lumps, but there was a hill, as you see, right above the gate, and you see a set that's also right above the gate. That's really quick, but for this pit, it's really slow, because I missed a bunch of lumps at the start, and from what I saw, it's actually faster to end right before the rest zone. The rest zone in this one really sucks. I'm kind of sad because it is at redstone, but it is also good that I'm showing you guys this. So I'm gonna show you guys the redstone again. So let me just fall down. Let me just fall down. Yeah, there's also a blue hand that we have to deal with. So this redstone right here, it sucks because it's so slow, and it only gives you 20 lumps, while a bunch of other redstones gives you like 24 or 30. So it is usually not recommended to end right here, but there are some pits which unfortunately lets you end here for you to be fast, but it is just good to know about that for future reference. So right now I'm just gonna collect everything at the start as much as I can. Alright, so there's still 20 lumps I can grab right here. So you can... Actually, no, there's 30. My bad. So you can end right before this chain because it's faster. Oh gee, I wonder why. So I'm gonna do that again, but actually grab everything. Well, there we have that. So I collected everything and see that if I actually did it a little bit faster, I could have gotten a way better time. But doing that will probably take a lot of attempts. So I'm just not gonna do that. So this is just the basics. I'm not gonna go deep into dupes and other stuff. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. These are just the basics of pit lumps. Maybe I hope this will help you out for the future. So well, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Because maybe I'll talk about dupes, a lot of it. You're probably gonna need it. Because duping in pit lumps is the key of getting a faster time and ending earlier than intended. So, welcome to speedrunning in pit lumps, everyone. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.